Welcome viewers to the Saturday, October 21st edition of 284 News. I'm Shaka Whitting bringing you our top stories from this week. Thank you so much for joining us. We begin with news that Tropical Storm Tammy is expected to bring significant rains to the British Virgin Islands this weekend. At the time of this report, a tropical cyclone alert was issued by the Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Services and remained in effect for the BVI. Our team caught up with several members of the government who were seen in Road Town on Thursday, engaging in active preparations ahead of the anticipated rains. Let's take a look.
So just tell us a bit about what's going on here today.
Okay, well, clearly we expect a lot of rain in the next couple of days, so we are out making sure and trying to do trying to be proactive and clean the guts and make sure the waterways are cleared. So we're out here with the team from Public Works, and we have other elected officials looking at to see how we can mitigate against any sort of flooding in the town area, and then we'll look to do some other areas that we know are prone to flooding.
Okay, and of course, after the last set of rain, there was a call for private citizens with heavy machinery to sign on to the registry. What's that been like, and have they been engaged in this process?
Well, clearly this is a private contractor here doing some work, and we have engaged some more. I'm not sure how the registry is going. I have to get that information from Public Works, but that is the intent, so that private contractors and so forth would be engaged in the process in helping us clean up.
And of course, we've seen you engage with your constituents here this morning. They clearly want to hear what you have to recommend that they do ahead of these rains. So what kind of recommendations would you give persons living in low-lying areas ahead of it?
Well, make sure all your stuff inside is lifted above the floor. If you see any areas that need cleaning up, contact our Public Works Department, and we'll come out and try to assess and try to make sure that the ways are clear.
I saw what happened a few weeks ago with Felipe. What's her name now? Dawn or Tammy. It's better to bring even more rain than that. So that's why we're here today. We have the Minister in Chief and the Deputy Premier. So we just go all around Road Town, because Road Town floods very, very easily. To make sure that our guts are drained. Our next stop is going to be Virgin Water. We will look at the same situation in Virgin Water. So. Absolutely. They've been doing training on all the sister islands, North Summer Valley and Niagara. They had several meetings so far. I haven't really been to any, but they've had several meetings that have been really good feedback from the residents and from the DDM team.
More rain, I am very concerned. We try to put every piece of equipment that we can find on the areas. If you go down behind the House of Assembly, that's a really serious area. There's a huge buildup that needs to be removed, a huge buildup of gravel and what have you from the last time. So we're trying to get whatever equipment we could get, Hymax and so on, because of the complexity of the gut and the area and so on. We're doing our best. So we're looking all around here. You look under this bridge, it's a problem. We're doing our best to be ready.
Any recommendations to residents as we prepare for what the storm may bring?
Well, we are told that it's going to be up to 4 inches of rain. It could be more. We would suggest to residents that they prepare themselves, get whatever sandbags and whatever they can, especially those in low-lying areas. Make sure that you have your sandbags and what have you to help with the flooding. And this area that we're standing is a low-lying area, and it's inevitable that if the rains come as predicted, there's going to be some flooding. But you know, we have to pray and hope that it continues to move away from us. But in the meantime, we need to prepare ourselves, and the government is doing what it has to do to prepare, especially in this low-lying area of Road Town. We started out at Village Key, and we are, we're going to go all the way over to Fleming Street, and all the way behind here. We're also going to go to see what is needed to be done. But we urge people to, prepare themselves for heavy rains. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a bad storm, but to prepare themselves for a lot of rain. But we're trying to make sure, our main aim is to make sure that all the waterways are are free so that the water can flow freely and that flooding is minimized.
Of course, we're expecting some rains coming up. What's the preparation made by is any preparation going on in the position?
Yeah, well, we're trying to get some stuff done in the first district, so it's we end up morphing post Felipe cleanup with preparation for Tammy. So there are still a couple of places where we see there's a potential for hazard with respect to flooding. So we're going to try to get those cleaned up. One pond area and in the upper Caribbean area, and we also take a look at the culverts as well in those areas as well. So we're trying our best to get those cleared up to try to ensure that there's as little damage as possible if the rains come heavily as predicted.
All right, and any recommendations to residents in terms of preparation for the rains?
I would say for each person in their own area, or even if there are persons close by to them who may need help, that they can look and see if there are simple things that could be done that might allow water to flow. And then also, it may be those persons may also have, in some instances, sandbags that can train the water in a different direction that can make all the difference in the world from a little bit of a leak to a tremendous flooding situation.
In other news, Naomi Onwo-Fuju, the British Virgin Islands Junior Ambassador for Tourism, made history by winning the regional title of Junior Minister for Tourism at the Caribbean Tourism Organization's Youth Congress held in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Competing against representatives from 14 other Caribbean islands, she became the first Virgin Islands ambassador to secure this prestigious title. The announcement of her success was made via a Facebook post by the BVI Tourist Board. An emotional welcome home ceremony was held for the victorious teen at the Terence B. Lettsome International Airport last Sunday. Let's take a look.
We're live. We're live.
We are here to welcome home our junior ambassador, Miss Naomi Onwo-Fuju. Miss Naomi traveled with her team, Miss Natalie Penlake, our training and standards manager within the BVI Tourist Board, and Mr. Argon Hodge, our training and standards officer. We are extremely proud of you as we celebrate our win at the Caribbean Tourism Organization CTO Regional Minister Junior Competition, which was held in Turks and Caicos on the 13th of October 2023. After a decade of competing, we finally won.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming to support us this afternoon. Like Mrs. Pickens said, it's been a long 10 years and we made it. It's been a long time coming and we made it. We are so proud and so elated to celebrate this morning, especially the Naomi who was effortless in delivering her presentation and her mystery question which made everybody here stand up off of their body. She did an excellent job. So let's congratulate Miss Naomi again and bringing this win home for the PBI.
And to our winner, Naomi. I was just going to say, and we would ask Naomi to give brief remarks on her experience.
Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting all of us. It was definitely a journey. So I want to thank everybody that assisted me in getting me here. The guys who is God, and Mr. Face School. I want to give a special shout out to Miss Webb and Mr. Kimari Foy. We would not be here without you guys. So thank you everybody, and I was proud to represent the British Virgin Islands.
And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us because there is more when we return.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I hustle. I watching ball. I even watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Is that my lunch? Is that my lunch?
We're like the coworker that doesn't eat your lunch.
I'm John. I'm John.
CG Insurance. Good like that.
Is someone gonna get that?
Hello.
Hello. So nice of you to have cleaned up for us. Hi, baby.
We're like in-laws that don't show up unannounced.
Don't worry. I've got this.
CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. Residents of the Virgin Islands retain the ability to surrender firearms to the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force with complete confidentiality, despite the absence of a formal gun amnesty. A gun amnesty is a period of non-persecution that allows people to surrender unwanted or unregistered firearms without threat of legal repercussions. Last Friday, Twitter posed the question of whether the National Security Council would consider a gun amnesty as part of crime-fighting methods to a panel consisting of Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley, His Excellency the Governor John Rankin, and Commissioner of Police Mark Collins. Governor Rankin, who heads the NSC, said that while the idea is not off the table, it had not shown desired results in the past.
We have had gun amnesties in the past in the territory. The most recent one was not so long ago, and I'll be frank in saying that it didn't lead to a large response in terms of weapons coming in. So I don't reject that as a step moving forward. It hasn't one which in recent times has proved particularly effective.
The governor went on to explain, however, that mechanisms exist to allow members of the public to relinquish weapons to the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force in confidence.
At any point, if individuals, Police Commissioner, you may help me on this, if individuals do want to hand in a gun outside a formal gun amnesty, there are ways in which that can be facilitated to ensure the gun is put into a safe place without necessarily breaching confidentiality.
Commissioner of Police Mark Collins provided further comment on previous experiences with gun amnesties in the BVI and additional information on how members of the public can go about surrendering illegal weapons to relevant authorities at any time.
Well, they could contact officers in the community and make arrangements to hand the gun in. Clearly, we want a firearms officer to be present to make sure the gun is safe. We've had gun amnesties with bins before at police stations. As the governor said, that didn't really lead to many guns being handed in. We had some antique weapons that people had in their attics and in their sheds, and that belonged to family members, but not really the guns that we'd want to see being taken off of the streets. So contact the local police and we'll arrange collection of the weapon and the onward destruction.
And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man, take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join a prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. BVI athlete Dea Erickson has landed in Santiago, Chile ahead of the opening ceremony for the 2023 Pan American Games, which was scheduled on Friday, October 20th. Let's take a look at an interview she did with Kamal Haynes ahead of the ceremony. Erickson is the flag bearer for the BVI and she is set to compete in the 100-meter hurdles on October 31st. 284 Media's Kamal Haynes spoke with Erickson at the Athletes Village ahead of the highly anticipated opening ceremony. She said she is excited for the big moment.
As the days led up to me coming here, I became way more excited because this is a day I never imagined myself to be experiencing. As athletes, I think our goal is to just be here to compete, not necessarily thinking about the opening ceremony and how much of an honor it is to carry the flag for our country. So I am very excited. I've never thought I would have been able to get this opportunity. So it's a blessing for me and I'm going to enjoy every moment of it.
Erickson also spoke about her preparations and how they have been ahead of the games.
Preparations has been basically like any preparations for anything else, you know. Athletes, people fail to realize that as a professional athlete, you never stop. Even in your fall, even in like your rest, your break, there's never a time where we're not doing anything at all. So we're always active and we're always keeping in shape, we're always moving around, we're always making sure that we are ready to compete at any time we're being called. So preparations has been like any other day, you know, train hard, good nutrition and good rest.
Haynes also caught up with BVI's chef de maison, Mark Chapman, who highlighted the significance of the Pan Am Games.
It is important, but it competes with events like the Olympics, which is in 7 or 8 months' time, and it competes with what they call world standing events, and we've just seen one of our athletes compete in the World Championships in Budapest, and it competes with that, and it's just one rung, if you like, below the Olympics, and so it's important. And last time we went to Peru. That was in 2019, and we came away with Chantal Malone winning the gold medal. So it's important.
3 other BVI athletes are expected to compete in this year's competition in the fields of shot put, discus throw, and men's LCLA 7 laser. In other news, residents from across the Virgin Islands assembled at the Terence B. Lettsome International Airport on October 18th to welcome home the BVI men's national football team from a recent competition. President of the BVI Football Association, Mr. Andy Bickerton, provided an overview of the competition.
Firstly, we'd like to thank the parents and well-wishers that are here this afternoon with these youngsters to welcome back the BVI's national team after 2 games away against Dominica and Turks and Caicos. We're now 3 games unbeaten, but the boys have come home a little bit disappointed. We did really, really well against Dominica. We led for most of the game. They equalised late on, but the boys worked really, really hard. And then against Turks, it was a tough game for us. We were tired from the first game. We were losing 2-1 with about 5 minutes to go. And to show you the fighting spirit of the BVI, we came through and we equalised right at the very end. It goes to show how much these guys here believe in their country, believe in their teammates, and believe in what they're doing. So I'd like to thank them very, very much for making BVI proud. They've really done us proud. Congratulations, guys. This project, the National Team Project, started in 2018. We knew that we had talented young players coming through our after-schools program. Only 2 people remain from 2018, and that's a captain here, Troy Caesar and Carlos Septus. So all of the rest have come through the youth program since then. So we have 18 of our 23-man national squad have come through the BVI youth program. They've come from Ivan Dawson, from Cedar, Brigado Flax, Robinson O'Neill, Seventh Day, Elmore Stout, First Impressions. So through a range of schools in the British Virgin Islands. And from the FA's point of view, we couldn't be prouder of what's been achieved by these young players, their coaches, and the vision of the FA.
Additionally, the team's captain spoke of how proud he was of the team and their performance.
I just want to give God thanks for everything that he brought us through. You know, we traveled a long way. Traveling away from home is very difficult, playing away from the home crowd, playing against different teams and playing against their home crowds is very difficult. I mean, I'm playing for the national team 13 years now, and I'm grateful to see the development from the youngsters, being able to coach some of them whilst they was much more younger, and now they're able to play with me, and I'm proud of them. We went to St. Lucia, we played against Dominica, we toughed it out. It was a tough game. We came out with a draw, and we was disappointed because everybody around the world, just not us alone, just around the world saw that we were the better team on that day as well. But we came out with that draw, so we grateful for that draw, but we also disappointed. And on yesterday we came out with a draw again against Turks and Caicos, but we know it has a lot to do with a lot of different things that is out of our control. But we came out, we fight, we had the resilience, and I'm proud of the guys, as I'm always saying. As Andy Bickerton said, we started a project in 2018, and we could see the fruition of everything that's being created. And I can't be grateful and be more proud of the guys. So I can't say thank you again. We are one step further from the past, and we're going to keep going and making strides and making steps to become a better team.
Also speaking on the team and their performance was the team's manager.
I must say I'm very proud of the team. We have a very remarkable team. We have a long way to go. We are pretty young, and we have a very bright future. So, and also we have a great coaching staff, a great management, a great equipment manager or kit man, and all these guys that actually came out and support us today, all the fans. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bickerton also took this time to encourage the public to come out and support the team's upcoming games and highlighted the fact that there are 2 16-year-olds playing on the national team, which he said is a remarkable achievement.
I must say I'm very proud of the team. We have a very remarkable team. We have a long way to go. We are pretty young, and we have a very bright future. So, and also we have a great coaching staff, a great management, a great equipment manager or kit man, and all these guys that actually came out and support us today, all the fans. I appreciate it. Thank you.
For a full video of the welcome back ceremony, visit us on Facebook at 284media. And viewers, that is all for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com, like us on Facebook at 284media, and 284BVI on Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and Threads. I'm Jacko Whitting, and I'll see you again next week, so have yourself a safe and enjoyable weekend. Goodbye.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Is that my lunch? Is that my lunch?
We're like the coworker that doesn't eat your lunch.
I'm John. I'm John.
CG Insurance. Good like that.
Is someone gonna get that?
Hello.
Hello. So nice of you to have cleaned up for us. Hi, baby.
We're like in-laws that don't show up unannounced.
Don't worry, I've got this.
CG Insurance. Good like that.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media at cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of it then. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
The wait is over. CCT Fire is here. Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire. Bring it home and upgrade today.